Everybody.
Arkham.
I feel like they just pulled a bunch of names and places from like different.
Oh, it says what? What's it called?
Oh, this was H.P. Lovecraft. I guess so. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So what? Should I take 4?
Yeah, 4 for each.
Yeah, there's 4 there. Kind of like there's 4 players, right?
What if I was like, nope?
I know, like, wait a second.
6.
Nope. So when you're done, you put yours right here.
You guys can choose.
I just get one.
Yeah, 1, 5.
And you hand out however you want to hand out.
Do I look at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
These ones too?
Yep. Now, this is like D&D. Alright, you have your race, your class, equipment. And equipment, if you have something that's one-handed, you can have 2 of them. If you have something two-handed, you can only have 1, unless you have a card that says cheat. And same thing with armor, boots, and hats. Let me look at my stuff, and then I can go from there. If you picked up any curses, as soon as we actually start the game, you can play them on people. Oh, what is it? A wishing ring is how you cancel a curse. And I do not have anything.
So how do you decide which race you are?
Whatever one you want to pick.
You get.
You
got to get the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, if you get the card and you don't
And it
have a
says
race, that's
it'll
the one
say
you
race
play.
at the bottom corner where some of these like.
I think it's in the top center.
Yeah, it'll say what race you got.
And you have some items that are.
Oh, I just mean like as far as race cards go, because. Okay, yeah, because I got one for a halfling.
Then that'd be the one you would play.
Okay, gotcha. I think I get
roll
this
for
now.
a turn for initiative.
And roll the beautiful dice.
My go?
We're seeing what the order is.
Oh, we tied. We gotta roll.
Okay, yeah, you 2 roll again.
You go ahead, sir. Oof.
Alright, so
6 for
you
me.
go before me. But technically, we're both
So
still.
say whoever gets the highest gets to pick the direction, I would say.
What is that?
1. So, we going this way, then? Because since he had a 1, I had a 3. And you had a 5, would be...
Yeah, but we were tied on a 3, so. But you got a 3, so yeah, I'd say.
Okay, so Dan, you go first.
Okay.
Now, what you'd have to do first is lay down your race card and any equipment you have.
Okay.
As soon as you get that...
That you can equip.
Yeah. Any equipment that is not...
Restricted by
Yeah.
type or.
Here's an example. This one says usable by clerics only,
Gotcha.
so I can't use
I think
it.
I got it.
Now, if you have curses, anybody can play that against you at any point. If you have
So
monsters...
just my race card and my items, right?
Yep, that
And
you
my
can equip.
armors. So I got like Limburger and anchovy sandwich, usable by halfling only.
Mm-hmm.
And then +2 flaming armor. And it doesn't say any restrictions, right?
Nope.
Just armor and 400
Now-
gold pieces, whatever that means.
If that's all your equipment,
That's how much you can sell stuff for.
Cool. Okay.
+3 and +2,
Stinky
so
sandwich.
your combat rating is 6 because you add the level you are,
Okay.
plus the equipment you have on. And
So I'm level 1 right now?
you're level 1,
Okay, I got you.
so
+2
first
and
thing you
then
do,
+2 or +2 and +3.
flip a door card, and you have to beat the level of the monster.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen.
So that one's a level 14.
That's fucked up.
Now, see where it says bad stuff?
+4 against warriors. Bad stuff. Unspeakably awful death for anyone but a wizard. A wizard merely loses his powers. Discard the wizard card.
Now,
That just sounds all bad.
bad stuff only happens if you get anything under a 5.
Oh, okay. Well, that's like everything. So 5 or 6 is what I want to
Yeah.
roll. Okay. What happens if I roll a 5 or a 6?
You put that in the discard pile
Oh,
and
okay.
you draw.
So that's what I would need to beat a 14.
No, you just
No.
roll a 5 to 6 to get away.
Okay, gotcha.
The only way you deal with combat is based off your level and your equipment.
Damn, dude.
So, since you're at level 1, you don't die.
Okay, what happens?
Exactly what that says. But normally when you die, say you're at 7, you die, you come back to 1.
That's not bad.
Nothing.
Nobody's got a race card out yet, so there's nothing but a halfling out. So.
Yeah, and now you just get one of those since you did.
You're a halfling, right?
Yep.
Now you can only have 5 cards.
Okay, so I got to discard something?
If you have items you can sell from the treasure pile, if they equal 1,000, you can go up a level.
Can't do that.
So.
And that's right here?
You have 2 more in your hand too, since you only played 2.
Can I lay those out on my
If they're
turn?
equipment, yeah.
I mean, it's nothing I can...
If you can't use them, then you can't.
Well, I guess I can use this. But do I have a discard, or can I? I mean, I have 5 cards now, so do I need to
You don't
discard
need
something?
to now.
Okay.
Then it's your turn.
Potion of Halitosis. Used during any combat. +2 to either side, or instantly kills the floating nose.
Okay, so
Usable once only.
yes, that's
Why does all my stuff be nasty? Like the Limburger and anchovy sandwich. Potion of Halitosis.
Lose your race. You are cursed.
Damn.
so that plus your race goes in the discard pile now,
Wow, I just lost my identity.
and then the sandwich.
I'm adding
2.
a sneaky
Because it's
bastard
only
sword.
halfling.
So do I get to pick more cards, or is
No.
I
Sandals
have
of
to have
protection.
5 every time though?
You don't have to have 5 every time. Maybe that's curse too.
Lose your race.
And, yeah, since I have the sneaky bastard sword and the sandals of protection, I am equipping. Can I drop a monster from my hand instead of kicking out a door?
You have to flip the door first, and if there is
Oh
a
yeah,
monster,
I can add one to it. That's right.
then you can drop one.
Alright, well. Oh god, a level 18 bullfrog. Will not pursue anyone of level 4 or below.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
So not that one.
Oh, good call.
Now you can drop one if you have one.
I'd like to use this polymorph potion on it.
What's that do?
Used during any combat, turns any one monster into a parrot, which flies away, leaving its treasure behind. Usable only
Nice.
once.
Ooh.
So that's 5 treasure off a bullfrog. Right?
Yeah.
So what does that do now?
But did he get that
Oh.
after fleeing? I don't know.
No, he used that to get rid of
Or
the
does
monster.
it count? Or it doesn't even count because the monster doesn't attack me because
Yeah.
I'm below level 4.
If you use this, then it cancels out the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still get the treasure, so.
So you get 5 treasures.
Okay.
Now, if you can't discard 5, or if you have to discard 5 cards and you're a higher level than everybody, you have to pass it to the next person that's lower than you. And then it goes
Okay.
down.
Alright.
So, I have +1 slimy armor, a +3 bonus for a really impressive title,
Nothing.
and I would like to bribe the GM with food and go up a level.
There you go.
So what, did you have a race yet?
I do not have a race yet. But
Elf is the
I
best
think I
one to
still got
get.
to get rid of 1 card.
See, I keep getting a lot of elf stuff. That's why I'm wondering if I should get rid of it or not. Because, I mean, how do I get rid of cards I can't use or don't need?
If it's treasure cards, you sell them to go up a level.
Gotcha. But it has to be 1,000, right?
Yeah.
It has to be.
And can I add that to stuff I have out here?
You can sell the
Stuff
stuff
from
out.
my hand?
Yeah, you can sell the stuff on that you have played out
There
as
it
your
is.
equipment with stuff in your hand if you want to.
Gotcha.
So I also have the knee pads of Allure since I'm not a cleric. No player with a level higher than yours can refuse your request for help against a monster.
Knee pads
or
of
even
Allure.
ask for a reward. You
Damn.
cannot gain the winning level in a combat where your helper was compelled by the knee pads.
Okay.
Knee pads of allure. I like that. It's provocative.
Got a chick.
I imagine. He said. Nice.
What do I do with monsters again?
You can play them if you want.
Oh, and get the treasure.
You have to beat them.
So when
So
you
what's
play
your
them, you
total?
play them against yourself? Or other people?
Yeah, like now since I kicked down a door and I didn't have anything,
You
if I had a monster, I could play it.
Nice.
Or if you have a card that lets you summon a monster on somebody else's turn, they have to fight the monster they got
Gotcha.
plus the one you have.
Interesting.
So what's your total?
Huh.
I mean,
Your numbers.
Okay.
Your bonuses.
6 plus 2, 8.
It's been
Okay.
so long since I played this.
Wait, is it my turn? Or no.
It'll be his turn in a
Gee.
second.
If I still got my Munchkin cards at my parents' house, I'll give it to you. I
And
got
if you have stuff you want to sell and you don't need, we'll just put it like sideways up in front of you. That way you can keep track of how much money you have.
And I can do that out of turn,
You have to be on your turn to sell.
but I can lay them out on the
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
And if you do have stuff you want to trade, like, hey, does anybody got any equipment?
Hmm.
You can make trades and stuff. This is a game of bargaining.
Right?
Interesting.
Your turn.
Oh, my turn. Kick down the door. Let's see.
I don't get to go.
Because I haven't won yet.
Oh, okay, my bad. I
They can
thought you
lay it
did.
flat on the table. So everybody has to see
Oh,
it.
curse. Lose the footwear of any wearing. Oh, you are wearing. I'm not wearing nothing.
That one goes right here.
Right here.
Can he roll for to search the room?
Just the search rooms just draws a card
hold on.
if you don't play a monster. Which I forgot to do,
This
but that's okay.
sucks. Yeah, I don't have nothing to even play.
So you're gonna have to discard cards.
What? I'm gonna have this card. Which card?
Can only have 5.
You only have 5.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Can only have 5 total.
Which
Let's go to get rid of something, my friend.
Like, I don't know, man. I'm confused.
I'm not confused. Let's see. Keep that.
one of my cards was stuck in my other cards. I had 6.
Okay, let's get rid of these two. Actually,
Hold on.
You say you should only need to get rid of 1, right?
no, yeah.
You can play this and try to get people to help you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anybody want to help me beat a level 6?
Will not attack a thief. A thief encountering a lawyer may instead draw 2 treasures and draw 2 new ones face down. Bad stuff. He hits you with an injunction. Then each other player draw 1 card from your hand, starting with the player on to your left. Discard any remainder. So he's got to roll for this, right?
Are you playing that?
Yeah, I'm going to probably play that.
I will help you with it if I get a treasure.
I give you 1 treasure.
I'm only 2 though.
Huh?
I'm only 2. You're
2?
Only, we need more people.
Oh, I
Can
got.
can I get in on it?
You can.
I'm only level
Hold
1
on,
still,
I can.
right?
I can. A tie. You still win on a tie, right?
No, only if you're a warrior.
That's right. Well,
Oh,
I don't know. You want to help me? You're pretty big. I give you
that's
that
what
treasure.
looting the room is, man. Looting the room.
I'm
What's
level
your
1,
thing?
but I got
Level
level 1,
one
level
plus-
2.
Mm-hmm.
I got like I can be a 5.
You can be a 5,
Yep.
and I got a +2 right here.
There you go.
I give you a nasty tasting sports drink. Right?
And I can only trade
Yeah.
equipment, right? I can't trade monsters.
You can trade whatever you want.
Well,
I
I'm
guess
just
you
going
gotta
to
have less
play
than
this.
5 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Well,
play
you can
this.
get that and then discard. What's your
Yeah,
strongest
I'll
item
give
have?
you +2,
Okay, that works.
and we got 7.
+3, really impressive title.
And then I'll give you a
Hey, hold on. I'm doing this. I want your +3.
of my choosing. I give you a.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I picked the first choice.
So that'll make me what? An 8?
Hold on. Before you do that,
Yeah.
I am now 5. We can beat it without his help.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Well, I curse you to lose a level.
Ha!
Well, wishing ring, I don't lose my level.
Dun dun dun!
So you don't need his help.
Oh, yeah?
Any
Well,
good.
I'm gonna use a friendship potion.
What's the friendship potion?
Oh crap.
Damn it! Ain't that like
Let me see that.
This dude's. Oh.
discard all monsters in combat? No treasure is gained.
But you can loot the room.
You can.
But I can.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Which essentially means you take a door card
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and put it
So-
face down in your hand.
Yeah, in your hand. But so that goes there. Wait, did Dan use his stuff?
No,
No.
I was gonna, but you shut me down.
Alright.
I had to steal something from.
So I get this then?
That wasn't that your potion?
No, he played this. I
Oh,
thought.
then here. I thought you had a potion.
I mean, he gave
No,
it to me, but yeah, I didn't use it.
I
for
played
anything.
the well.
Now look at your hand. You have to go down to 5 cards.
God damn it again! I
I
can't
will
play
take
the-
equipment if you have any.
Every time.
Or race.
Oh, let's see. God damn. I got what, 4?
This is why I like this game.
I just don't know if I want to do this or not.
Oh man, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. If this works the way I think it does, like, I just want to hold on to it and wait till you guys get way up there and squish it.
It's
I
like,
just dropped
nah,
some
you know
of
what?
this stuff.
I'm going to go ahead and use this curse of income tax and discard this item. So every player must now discard an item or items totaling at least as
There
much
you go.
value as the item.
And
So
what happens
200
if
gold.
nobody has that?
If they don't have enough to pay the full tax, they must discard all
This
their
is-
items and lose a
Yes,
level.
I'm getting no cards.
Damn.
Damn you, Doug! I am so gonna mess you
Hey man,
up.
you're level 1. You ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah, so we all got to do
Then
that
why
right
waste
now?
all that
Yeah.
resources?
It was to hit this guy up for something. It's trying to get him to lose a level. Or to at least
So do I
have to
draw a card so I can
sacrifice
have
one.
5 now since I had to get
No,
rid
well,
of
you
one?
gotta knock it down the door.
Hold on. Did you get rid of enough of your cards? You only have 5. Stone.
Yes.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
I can help you with that.
Look at this. That's such a great drawing of an Amazon. Damn. Alright, so I got a roll for that.
Well, I'm 5. You're 1.
That's a level
4.
8. I can be, I mean, with these two, even if I don't use my potion here, I can be a level 3 by myself.
Macho.
And that's all
5,
we
yeah.
need, right?
We don't have to roll for nothing. Though.
Don't have to roll? Because it has
Split
the
the
bad
treasure,
stuff
though?
thing on there.
Damn.
If someone both get a treasure, you
Yeah,
get a
that
level.
works.
So do you want to draw your one treasure first?
Yeah, that's this one, right?
Yep.
That's so awesome. Oh, and
And now you can. If
I
you
can just put this
equip
out
anything-
now.
Yeah, if you can equip anything, you can play now.
I'm gonna equip my horny helmet. Plus 3 for elves, but I'm not an elf, so.
Oh, you don't get to draw another one.
Oh, I gotta have 5, don't I?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
You
never
can only
mind.
have
oh,
up
yeah,
to
I
5.
can only have up to 5.
And if
Alright,
you're
well,
done, it's Doug's turn.
And I can't play any monsters, right?
Nope, because you drew one,
Gotcha.
and we fought it.
Cool with that.
And you getting a level for beating the monster?
No, I'm not an elf. He did.
No.
If I was an elf, if every time I help somebody, I gain a level.
Wandering monster.
See, that's the card right there you need, Dan, to play a monster on somebody else.
Yeah. What does that do exactly?
He throws that card down plus a monster, and the person in combat has to fight that
But-
monster.
Since technically I don't know monster, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this monster out of my hand.
Level 2.
Level 2. I'll kick his ass
That still
myself.
goes in your hand, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got
What,
that.
is that?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's so you can play it on somebody else.
Well, now I'm gonna need another monster.
I know.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and beat this level 2
Alright.
by myself. Take that 1 treasure. Take that level. Oh! I'm just gonna go ahead and go up another level.
Ooh.
Convenient.
For the fun
addition.
of it. I like it.
Got anything else?
No.
I am a thief.
And what is it? First one to make it to this wins, I
Yeah.
guess?
Elven thief, eh?
I'm a half-breed thief.
Half-breed thief. Oh. Half-breed.
And I'm a super monster.
Oh shit. You can dual class.
Oh man.
Now it is your go.
Let's see.
Do.
A mate.
Oh.
I think it duplicates the monster.
Another monster appears
Mhm.
of the same level with all the same. So I keep this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great way to.
Screw somebody over.
Yeah. That
Or get
double up on
get some
some-
treasure.
Yeah. Because you'll gain 2 levels from it if you beat 2 monsters.
Same monster.
So what happens if I totally run out of cards? I
Then
just
you're
draw
out.
5?
No.
No, you just wait
Yeah.
and enjoy your life with no cards.
As long as I still have one.
What do you draw?
That's cool.
Oh, are you not fighting him?
No.
Did you draw a card for not picking a monster up?
Well, I do.
Yeah,
What, this one?
No. Face down.
Oh.
Keep that over here until you look at this card.
Okay.
Decide if you're gonna, which one you're gonna discard.
This is bullshit.
So on my turn, I can just, if I have a monster card in my hand, I can just lay it down, right?
You
Before
have
I
to
draw.
draw from here first.
How about
and
you
then
help
if
me
it's-
with this and I'll have a
Okay.
and I'll give you a treasure. Or actually, how about you help me with
I knew
this
this
and
was
I give
gonna
you a
happen. I knew I
card.
was gonna get
I got
dumped
something
on.
for a thief.
Can I get a treasure too?
I'm giving you
Let me see the thing you're gonna give me.
Stingy.
I'm fine with that.
You gotta beat it before you get it though, right? Or do you get it just for helping?
Oh, you go over
I already
low.
beat it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, like I said, give me a treasure.
That's handy.
So I get 2, right?
Unless you're giving me another one.
Well, you said that would be okay.
When I said treasure. That's probably the worst thing you could have gave me.
And that's why he gave it.
It'll be bad for him later.
Yeah.
So what's up with that one that's sideways, Joe?
That's
Did you
the
already
stuff
sell
I'm
that
selling.
one?
That's what I'm selling.
If and when you need to, or
No, like
when
I
it's your
sold
turn?
it, but I don't have enough to level up yet, so it's here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Damn, your turn. Yeah, I want to be somebody.
Damn. You got a small item?
But right here, since I got like
As long as it doesn't say big item.
yeah, I mean pretty much everything I got.
So you have to lose one unless you have a wishing ring.
Man. We'll go with the potion of halitosis.
Has that only been usable once or?
Yeah, that
And
counts,
it's
right?
one of the other two.
Okay. Well then we're gonna go with the horny helmet.
No,
And you.
I don't think this stays. I
Loot
think
the
once you
room?
use it, you use it.
Yeah.
I haven't used it
He
yet.
hasn't used it yet.
Oh.
I was gonna use it in that battle, but then you're like, nah, I don't need
Now,
you.
if you have a
Never mind,
monster
forget
from your
about it.
hand, you can play that if you can beat it, or you can draw one of these face
It's my
down.
turn again.
Trying to
Well, no,
help
you
Joe
have to finish
out.
your turn.
Okay. I just didn't know it was my turn yet.
But that's what that was.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
do you have something you can fight?
Yeah, I was gonna do that now. Where do I put it? Just
Right there.
woo!
Level 1 plant?
Yeah. I think I can just do that myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even need to roll for that, do I?
Nope.
No, just get me some treasure.
Get one
Go up a
treasure.
level.
Go up a level. And if you have anything else you can play it now.
Yeah, okay. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and use this wine at the GM and just go up a level.
Oh shit.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Can't play any more monsters, right?
Nope.
I am a dwarf.
Oh, I gave you something for that.
I can carry any number of big items.
I will trade you something for that.
Nah, man, I'm just gonna loot the room.
Then fine. Lose that race.
So, is that what you were gonna give me for it anyway?
No, I was gonna give you a monster.
That's
card
what
or
it
something.
sounds like. I don't believe you. Lies.
So I have armor for a dwarf, and I wanted to use it.
Well,
So
that's
you're a
to you,
dwarf
sir.
thief.
Yes.
It's the tiny arms.
Alright.
Tiny big ones.
You draw face down.
Yeah. What do we got here? Puff the Magic Dragon? Or that's a Peach Dragon.
So if you're fighting a monster you can't beat and you have one in your hand that you can, play that. It discards any cards that go along with the dragon. And then you play one from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Oh, illusion.
I am a warrior.
Bitch ass warrior thief.
Dwarf. Warrior thief.
Nah, man.
Is that like
it
a Tyrion? Peter
you
Dinklage?
judging?
Yeah, that's
Warrior
exactly it. I'm still not sure
My
how I
turn?
feel about
Yep.
that.
Hey buddy, what's going on, Bill?
Ooh, a thief. I am a thief.
at you, all these guys getting classes.
Bunch of sticky fingered.
Don't even know what sex you are, but you got a class pick.
Right.
I'm technically both.
Yeah. Master of disguise. I'm both a relatively
And then
tall
and then I pick up another one, right?
Yep.
If I didn't fight nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Face down, so we don't see it.
Put it in your hand.
Oh shit.
It's like, just tell us all about
With the
it.
master plan.
And next fight only, you may.
Well, if you read it out loud,
Yeah.
Well, it's a
I was
curse.
waiting
Yeah,
for him to
you
do it.
drew it so you get to play it on somebody.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And you can do that now, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Once.
However you want to screw over.
But you don't want to do that to me. Unless it's something awesome.
Mm-hmm. Waiting to get backstabbed.
I'm debating who. I win.
Damn thieves.
Well, I don't have anything worth taking, so don't look at me.
Oh no, it's just -2 to combat. And then I can also.
Yeah, midst of a fight.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up anyway already, so.
Doug.
Mm. In your next
I had a
fight, you may
plan.
not get any
Did not
bonuses from items other
Ready
than
for a
armor. A wishing ring used before the next fight will lift the
Yes,
curse.
because I got to do that no matter what, right?
You can play that on somebody.
Well, that's
That
cool.
goes in your hand. Actually, no. That gets played on you. Sorry.
Play it on me?
Yeah.
You know, that works out. That's fine.
So, do you have a monster you can fight, or you want to draw one?
Yeah, no, I got one I can fight. And can I use my wandering monster now with another monster in my hand?
You could.
Because you have to use that in combat when you're doing it, right? Cool. I'm going to do that.
Oh.
Because I'm going to attach this level 16 King Tut mummy that doesn't attack anybody level 3 or lower. If I'm reading that card correctly.
Yeah.
And so that means I don't have to fight it, right?
Yeah, but why would you do that?
You wouldn't get any of the treasure for
Yeah.
not fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The only reason I got it earlier is because I used this spell to get
Oh,
rid of the
okay. Well,
monster.
can I keep that then?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how that worked. I thought I could
Yeah.
just let somebody else fight it. I got to reap the benefits.
No.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. We're just going to go with this drooling slime then. I was saving that for somebody to have an elf, but you guys didn't acquiesce.
No.
So what does that make that then?
A 12.
Oh, he turned it into an illusion. He made it
Okay.
into a level 12
So,
wandering vampire.
I will help you with that.
Or
Okay.
wannabe vampire.
2 of the treasures.
You can have one.
Then I can make your life difficult.
Let's do it then. If you don't kill me, it's coming right back at you.
No, it ain't.
It will. I will put all of my effort until somebody screws me harder than that into getting you back.
So what numbers are we looking at here?
Because I got
What's
the
the numbers
best
you
I'm
guys
mustering
got?
by myself
6,
at a
7,
level
8.
3
You got an 8.
is a 7 by myself.
8 and 7 is 15.
Where are you at, Douglas?
It's 12.
All I need is a 12 and we beat it, right?
I'm gonna
I'll
add
take one.
+5 intelligence to that monster.
So does that make it a
Plus-
17?
17.
Yeah, that ties with us.
Ouch.
Which, since I'm a warrior.
Plus 10.
Damn!
So 27? I mean, yeah, you can still have one of them if you want to try to help me, but if not, oh well, we're all
Hand
going
me
to
the
die.
dice. Hand me the dice. Doug, I'm stealing an item. Give me your shoes.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Wait, damn. Oh well.
You're still like.
Now, man, you took the shoes.
Way to
Oh
go.
well. I got shoes now.
It's okay. I wanted the other piece for the next turn. Pay back old.
So do I got to roll for this or what? Because I'm a 7 by myself. Like I said, I'll give you one of those if you're going to help me fight it.
Oh,
If not, I'll
nice.
just roll the dice and see how this
This
goes.
gives an extra treasure. This gets 2.
So that's what, 5 completely?
Yeah.
Or 6? 6 total, right?
Yeah, 6.
Alright, well, I'll
I
give
get
you half.
Okay.
Give
hold
you
on.
half.
So 8. 9. What do you at total?
7. Because I'm a 3 right now, correct? I'll make it a 5, and if I throw this in there, I can add 2 either way, or 2 to either side. So I can add 2 to, does that mean 2 to me
That's
or
just
you?
total.
7, 8, 9,
Yeah, so I'm a 7 total. So you got to come up with a lot of that yourself.
19.
But I got no beef just rolling it by myself and seeing how it goes.
Give me your other card and I can beat him.
Which one?
Wait, hold on. That'd be 25. Damn, never mind. I can get the 19 for all
So,
of
yeah,
us.
so we can't
If
do
we
it.
use both your potions. You want to help? Stone?
How many treasures are in there?
6 total.
6 total. Give me 2. And how many you taking?
2.
Okay, that'll work. That's how we're gonna have to do it.
And how much do we need to make up?
Wait, you're 2 with me?
I got 7, and I have to use that for this if I do that. So.
How much do I need to make up?
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Just hitting the ball.
17, 18. We're at 18 without you.
And then we'll be at 20. I just need 5. Oh, I need over 5.
Yeah.
So shit.
Did you use it?
Yeah, I'll be at
Wait,
7.
wrong one. This one.
Huh? Alright, I got +7 right there.
Everybody's like, burn all the
So, who's
incense.
drawing first?
I
Let's
will.
go in order.
I will, since I'm leading the charge with this one. So what do I draw from?
2 of those.
2 of these.
I guess I'll do it since I saved you. On my own mess.
Did you draw 2 of them for yourself?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Oh,
clear all
nice.
that crap off the
Oh
board.
yeah, that's totally cool.
But none of you gain a level.
I can't play yet, right?
And I can't equip or use anything right now.
You can.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some boots of running really fast.
Got a cloak
Plus
of
2 bonus.
I'm
A
scared
buckler
even.
of swashbuckling. Buckler of swashing. That's confusing to say.
And I can
Buckler of
use
swashing.
2 hands, right?
Yeah.
A huge rock.
Ah! What?
Yeah.
Nice. You would.
Now here's my dilemma. Normally,
I'm
if you
a
don't
thief that's
have,
carrying around a huge rock.
What now?
normally if you don't have a race card, you go off of your class card with what gender you are.
Okay.
But I have one of each. So does that make me both?
What?
No, I think you're still neither.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not definitive. I mean, I've got a swashbuckling sword, some flaming armor,
So when
and
I
like
use
some
a
boots.
mace, does that double
But
like
they're
we
like
so
tennis
that 25?
shoes.
That would have been 50.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Right.
that's what I thought.
My turn.
Yeah.
A
Okay,
floating
that was good.
nose.
I
A
had some
level
good
10
stuff.
floating nose.
What am I now? We don't gain levels on that,
Damn.
right?
No, he did.
That
What
card
color
I
you
just
did that?
had that I gave up automatically defeats
Let's
that.
see.
Ain't that
2.
some stuff?
Dan, what color are you?
Yellow?
Yellow.
You know what?
9.
I don't want to fight it. I'm going to just
You might
bribe
be
it with
cursed.
a. Oh yeah, you're right. But does that count under the bribe?
Well, that you don't.
Yeah,
you
but I'm
can-
not getting a bonus from the item. I'm selling the item for 200 to have it let me go.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's the floating nose.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything. It just says you can't use any bonuses except for
No.
armor.
Floating nose.
What?
You're stuck even after you do that.
What does that mean?
You have to fight it.
Yeah, can you look at it? He's like, yeah, let me see this stupid shit.
I must re-roll my escape. What do I gotta roll?
5 or 6.
Ooh.
So what's the bad stuff?
I can sniff you out anywhere. If you lose, you cannot flee. Nothing will help you. Lose 3 levels.
Woo.
I will help you fight it for a treasure.
How much treasure is
Well-
in there? 3 treasure? I'll help you fight it for a favor to help me fight something later on. For no treasure this time around.
Yes, because you two are both level 4.
Actually, I can ask you all to help me fight it if I want.
Well, damn.
Damn.
Well, that's going to cost you resources,
No,
though.
No, because I got the knee pads of Allure.
Oh, that's right.
You have to.
Go on, put them on, Douglas. Just because you came
The
up with
best
like
part
that.
is that
I
this
should,
curse doesn't
I should
apply
make him
because
do
it's
one of
armor.
these.
Yeah, it is armor.
So,
Knee pads or armor.
So we all have to help?
So you all, are you making us all help you?
What level is he?
oh yeah, making you all help. Don't I get through all three of the treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
pretty much dead then.
Because that's the way she gets.
I know we all wanted to just get a piece.
And I don't even get to like get any
No.
points to go up a level.
No.
Nothing.
No.
It's-
Only way you would is by the elf.
Because we were helping.
Oh, gotcha.
Elf
Freaking elf,
automatically gain a
What is there
level.
like one elf race card in this whole thing?
No. There's like, I think 3 each.
Okay.
Don't you have to have something specific if you have like big hands or some shit?
I don't remember.
I feel like the dwarf had something on there.
I think dwarfs you can hold 6 items. Or 6 cards.
No, there was something like they can hold. They have no limit to hold it. How
I
many
have no big
hand-
item.
You have no big item. That's a bummer.
I'm gonna fight that.
Zombie kids?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is for real?
Ghoul friends.
That's
Close enough.
Even worse.
How much treasure does it say?
No item help against them.
Oh, no item help?
Fight with your level only.
Never mind, give him that back. I didn't read that.
Your level becomes equal to the lowest level of any character in play. So yeah, no items help against them. Fight with your level only.
Never mind.
I
The
didn't
ghoul
gain-
friends, man. What'd you
I
expect?
didn't gain a level for
Oh, you did?
that guy.
I thought that was only for,
No, for using the knee pads, I don't gain a level
Oh.
for compelling people.
Nope,
to
you don't
help.
come up in the world by putting
I
on
get
your
the
knee
treasure,
pads.
but I don't get the
your turn.
My turn.
Sorry.
I can't
You
do
get your
that.
treasure, but you don't get to come up in the world.
Hey, I just didn't have the bad stuff.
A halfling. I'm a halfling thief.
Halfling woman. Looks like.
Am I? Yeah.
I don't know, Jacob. What do you
No.
think?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let me see.
That's a woman.
That's a woman.
I know.
It looks just like you, too.
Nah. His hair's not that nice. Them feet, though, those are dead on. Let me see. Please. When you're done. Where's your stash of Halloween candy, Joe?
I was working that night and ate all that they gave out.
I've been trying to behave myself with cams that's sitting in my house.
My little sister won't let me know where her and my dad moved to so I can steal all of her candy. So,
Oh, then I pick up another one.
That's neat. It's handy. So, do you hold on to that then?
it plays.
Yeah.
It plays.
It's weird. You just have to randomly have a race card,
Right? I was just a human.
and then it can be stripped from you. That's the best part. Like, you can take my racial identity away from me.
The cool thing is they got a Marvel version of this.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to look into that. That could be fun. Or it could be really lame.
And you
I don't
can
know.
mix all the different versions together.
Interesting. So just
Are you
this one and a
plotting
Marvel
against
version.
him, eh?
You
Just-
should be
Just
able
this
to-
one and a Marvel version. Is that the only
No,
ones I got?
there's tons of them.
No mixing Marvel and DC though.
Yeah.
That's crossing a line.
I guess.
I know.
What do you mean?
Level 4 undead horse. +5 against dwarves. Bad stuff. Kicks, bites, and smells awful. Lose 2 levels. Only 2 treasures. Am I fighting against this? I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
Can
can
you
beat
beat
it
it?
easily.
Oh, yeah.
You're level 4.
So I just roll.
No.
No,
No,
you-
why?
You
You
just
beat it.
your
you
gear
say,
up.
I
Your level
Okay,
and
so yeah, I'll just take my treasure then.
if somebody doesn't want to mess with you.
Boom.
Nope.
I mess with enough people.
Y'all weren't trying to help anybody.
What?
I got too much treasure in my hand. I can't do it.
I'll take it from you.
Arr. What's he putting down?
Another potion.
Mm-hmm.
Potion of frostiness.
Now, in order to play something, like, if I would have held that in my hand, would I not have been able to play it since it wasn't laid out on
Oh
the
no, you
table
can
already?
play it anytime.
Mm.
It's just this is an easier way to keep track of your hand stuff. That way you're not discarding something.
Right.
You Mario. Yep.
Cleric!
Oh. Oh snap!
I have a class. And
You got no
cheese
class.
grater of peace.
What does the cleric do?
I have
Apparently make some
resurrection.
dicks and cheese.
When it's time for you to draw cards face up, you may instead take some or all from the top of the appropriate discard pile. You must then discard one card from your hand for each card so drawn. Turning. You may discard up to 3 cards in combat against an undead creature. Each discard gives you a +3 bonus. Something useful.
Let me see that dice. Damn.
What you rolling for?
You lose a level.
No.
What are you
So,
rolling for?
Oh yeah, dude. Damn. I was trying to steal one of your items
Why would you do something like that?
because I need more items. I go.
Curse.
Oh!
Shebang.
Can I choose?
The curse!
Can you beat it? Or can you... Whatever curse? Well, I choose your
You're the
thief.
worst at
No,
cursing
I
people,
choose.
Jacob.
No,
I
because
curse
if it's
you.
Oh,
Can you deal
Oh,
with
is
that?
it your choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm no longer
I
cursed.
thought it'd be like my choice. I said my choice when I read it, so I'm like, yeah.
I'm a male.
He's decided his gender.
I'm a male.
He's so proud.
He identifies as a
I
man.
did.
Well, Jacob doesn't identify as a halfling woman, but he sure is one.
I'm a bearded gnome.
And I'm a halfling
Oh, no.
dwarf.
There's no beard in any of that.
Here you go.
There you go. Ooh, level 18.
I'll help you with that. I'm level 10.
One,
2.
2,
How much treasure?
6.
Give me 2. You hit both levels.
Oh, that's 6, 9. Yeah. So how much? What's your
10.
level? 10. Sorry, 19.
How much do you need?
We can beat it.
If I get 2 treasures, you get 2 levels.
I'll do it for 1 treasure. If I have enough. I just don't know how much you need.
I mean, like 10.
How does he have
What
all
you got?
this stuff, but he's level 1?
Because I
I'm
screwed
level
everybody
one.
over.
Joe.
5,
No, what's
Talk about Joe,
So
man.
5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's
Yeah,
like the
9
most
off
badass
tops.
Munchkin,
So
and he's
that's
just
18.
sitting
We
in the
were
back
tired.
corner room.
You will lose.
Okay, well, I got this, but I'd have to get rid of something, so I mean, I'd kind of break even on that. So you'd be in the same spot, so yeah, you might as well have him help you out then.
Alright.
No point in me wasting items just to get one. I'm basically just be shuffling them up.
Yeah.
And you say you get 2?
2 treasures, you get 2 treasures and 2 levels.
Alright. Oh, hold on.
Oh, hold on.
It says go up a level.
Many pads no longer work.
Oh yeah. Helm of course. Well, would that count? The helm, or is it? This cover my whole body.
What?
The cloak.
No, the helm counts.
Helm's on top of that.
Okay.
Or inside it, I don't know.
Right, 1 of the 2.
Because you got like body armor and then your helmet. And then feet.
Yeah.
Dan. You ready?
Yeah.
Damn, lose 2 cards.
Some
Unless you have a wishing ring.
I do.
It's like I do.
You have a monster you can play that you can beat.
Probably not by myself, no.
I can help you for a level.
For a level, huh?
Yeah.
I'd have to give up one of my levels? I
No,
guess.
your level you get for beating the monster.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna save it.
And then Douglas.
Yeah, that works out way better. That's so funny though.
Level 12, Tongue Demon. A creature from hell, +4 against clerics. No!
You need some help?
If I try to steal like that, I can do it anytime, right?
Yeah.
What What's the dice at?
You have to discard a card.
You must discard one item before combat. Okay, well I guess it's gonna be one
Are
of
you going to steal something from me?
So how do you go about running away from stuff, Joe?
Just roll your die.
I was trying to steal
Oh,
something,
gotcha.
man.
You need help?
Well, I have to discard this no matter what, but level 4 plus 3,
You're
7.
lucky, Dan.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I ready?
I'm 12.
I am 12.
Alright,
2 treasure?
how about 1 treasure?
And the level?
What do we got going on
Because
here?
my
Sure.
base level beats that.
Sure.
Okay.
Flaming armor.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'm not a thief anymore.
It's +2 to running away. That's what I was asking about. How to run away
yeah.
from stuff.
So if you roll a 3, you get away.
Right. I gotcha.
Well, no,
Okay, so-
yeah, 3. Because you need more than 5, 5, and 6, right?
Go up a level. Cha-ching.
See, look at this. Look how much power I have.
I'm gonna go ahead and sell these for 1,100.
You
Go
go
up
up another
level.
So just remember you have 100 extra gold. You done?
It's like I don't even care about the 100 extra, man. Just pile.
Ha!
Aha!
wanna
Does
get-
not affect me.
Don't want to get confused.
Or is it?
Because the boots I stole earlier.
My turn?
Yeah.
Cause he is on.
Oh my god. You lose any armor you are wearing.
Oh.
That's the cloak, right?
And the helmet.
Cloak of Ben Daid.
Isn't the helmet armor?
Yeah.
All of it?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
I don't know about the huge rock.
You don't lose the
I
rock.
think that's a weapon.
Use everything else.
Yeah, I know. You should have tried to give that to Joe. Well, it wouldn't have affected him if he kicked it down from the door, though. The shoes that he stole from me. Should steal those shoes from him, Jacob.
You should try.
Yeah, you're a thief. You should get this thing going back
Super
and forth.
Munchkin.
Try and steal from each other constantly.
And I'm gonna do the -2.
Damn it.
Wait, I'm not a thief no more. I can't do it.
Yes.
Why?
Curse.
Are you done?
Yep.
Dan, you ready?
Yes.
Level 16. Gain 2 levels.
Woohoo.
I can
Right, brothers.
beat that almost all
Will
the
not.
way.
Pursue anyone of level 3 or below. Higher levels, chances, even if they escape. You are reduced to level 1. So what is your level right now altogether?
9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
16 altogether?
What level is that?
How many treasures do you get out of that?
4.
Can I get 2?
Possibly. I'm trying to think because I wish I could. Let's see what I got. I got 9 and then another. I got 12 altogether. You said you got 16?
Yep.
I got 9, and I'll take 1 treasure.
Alright, that'll
you should
work.
backstab then.
I only got 1 card.
That's so.
So, 2 treasures for you.
Mate.
What does that do?
Doubles.
Doubles
So it's
it?
36.
36. Damn, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that. You didn't even have to do all that. I was gonna do that for
But
you.
isn't that like 36, but that's like 4 levels and
Yeah.
like 8
So-
treasure?
Each of us both
Yeah.
get a level,
And
Yeah, that works.
and then
Okay,
1
well,
extra treasure for us.
So yeah.
I can discard up to 3 cards and add +3 for each card against undead creatures.
I can discard 1 and get a +1.
alright.
So
Alright, so what are
Can I
that?
jump in
that
there and just get
it just tries to shit on everybody. I don't think so, buddy.
9,
I'll be at 17.
15.
So what'll that make us for our haul total? then?
15, 17.
I got at least
And-
12 if I use this
Yeah,
potion.
so we're covered.
Yeah. I don't think we need your potion.
Alright, I'll be at 9 without it.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, we'll be
Alright.
fine.
Well, I'll tell you what. So as far as treasure goes, what does that give us? Like,
8,
and then how many levels total?
4.
All right, I'll tell you what. Yeah,
Both of us get 1 and 3 treasures, and you get the rest.
yeah, that works.
Right?
Just go take because I'll take
Well, he
only.
gets 2
I only get
levels,
2 treasures, but I'll be
He's
taking more
yellow now.
levels than everybody. Because you guys will be getting 3 treasures
Two.
apiece.
3. See, son, this is what happens.
Right? Trying to fuck people over.
The funny thing is, I was gonna do it to myself. Like, I mean, we would have gotten more treasure out of the deal, but we did anyway. Anybody have a wizard?
No. I just use my halfling for greatness.
Damn.
I'd like to go up a level. Fuck you, Joe. What are you doing up here? How'd you get up here?
My halflingness. Sold an item for 16 and sold another one for 4. And had to go up a level card too.
Oh, this is my turn.
See, we're fine with this, Dan.
No, yeah, see, it works out. It's not doing too
Warrior! That doesn't change mine, does it?
No.
Do you have a subclass?
Yeah.
I mean, do you have a super munchkin?
No.
So I just lose it, right?
No, you go in your hand.
How much is he?
Ew.
No, it's just
I
a
thought it was a
warrior.
monster. A monster.
Divine Intervention! You must play this card as soon as you get it. All clerics immediately go up a level. This can be the winning level. If this card makes you win, you are entitled to mock the other players.
Oh my lord!
So
Aren't you a
close
cleric
to-
still?
Yes. And I was one away.
God, we just got dumped on right there. Glad that didn't happen.
Man.
Whew.
You know what? I'll sell these. I win!
There you go.
Well done.
Y'all suck!
I was holding
You're
on to that the
terrible.
whole time. The wandering
God.
monster and that king tut. I've had those
You
since
could
the
have played
beginning.
both of those on the last one of them.
That's what I was gonna do, but he dumped all over us, man.
Should have waited until you played.
No, man, that's cool. I definitely am down for more of that. I mean, we don't even got to do it at this particular time.
I was really
but-
hoping to use the Yuppie water.
See, it was not that bad, huh?
No, it's not bad.
What was yours?
Oh.
For real, man. Divine
I was getting
Intervention.
some
And so, if
shitty
we get
cards.
multiple decks, like, do we just mix
Oh,
them all together?
you get an expansion decks.
You mix them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those
But like with the
different-
Marvel one, or like whichever different ones they have, like,
I haven't played a game with them, but
do you still play on the same board, or do you put on like multiple boards together?
no, it's the same thing up to level 10. They have another thing you can get, which is like a dungeon crawl. You just
Interesting.
lay down.
Oh, I'm sorry, were we not supposed to mix? Oh man, yeah, I totally mixed some of those up. That's my bad.
It's all good. Which one you picking out, Doug?
I was just noticed there was a time frame on the back of this. Is like 20 to 45 minutes. It looks like I bet this one's like a fucking hour.
Yeah, I like
And we got
that
that
quick
daylight
ones.
savings time tonight.
Oh, we do, yeah. I don't
Doesn't
care
say.
how long we stay up and play. I really don't.
I ain't
Oh,
doing
no, it's
nothing. I
90
just
minutes.
gotta be in
Hour and
my
a
car
half.
by 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Have fun with that.
Well, this one's an hour.
He's
and a
going
I
half.
back
stayed
to
up.
Michael's, so.
I stayed last night till like 3:30, and then woke up at 6.
This one takes half as
I
long
kind
to
of
play.
went out and
Half as long?
had a couple beers for the first time. And like
Yeah, I mean, I'm
whatever.
down to check that out.